Alright, hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm just gonna give you a little quick explanation here. This is how you basically can duplicate your base and build more than your budget actually allows you to. I'm not entirely sure about this, I haven't completely confirmed it, but it has happened to me a couple times now, so I got a pretty solid idea on why this is happening. Alright. So, as you can see, in my stored camp, I have this blueprint for my, base, and I can't place it. This is just one of the annoying bugs about this game, is you cannot replace this. But, apparently, I also got 3 of them. You see? And the beauty part is, I can scrap these blueprints, and all the items are gonna be stored, and I can just replace everything down on the ground, and also times 2 or 3 it is right now. The thing is, there is one little annoying detail about this. Since you cannot place, as you can see, it's marked all green, and I am literally clicking X right now. It won't let me put it down. This is just one of the bugs a lot of players have got familiar with. Like, you lock out, you come back in, somebody else has built on your spot on this particular server you're in, and it just stores your camp in stored blueprints, like a blueprint, and you should just be able to like straight on put it back down, but for some reason this just doesn't work, and it's been happening for a lot of players. Anyways, I think I can explain to you why this has happened, because I noticed one thing about these blueprints is that I usually, when I made this base, I actually made a double door. So I actually had 2 doors in the doorway, but when I look on these maps, they're actually split up. As you can see, I had the prison bars thing and then the security gate in the same doorway, because I think it looks super cool. Like, when it's closed, you can still see the bars and all that. It looks like a prison entrance or something. And on the third one, it does have no doors, and I still can't place it. I can't place any of them. Really, really frustrating. Because that means you can still break down these blueprints, and it's gonna store every item in your storage thing, just like in this box I'm already in, where these blueprints are. But the only problem is that because you have these other 2 blueprints, you have exceeded your budget like 3 times right now. My camp was already full maxed out on budget, so now I'm basically getting 3 times the budget. But if I delete any stuff, it does not take down the budget. I will need to delete 2 of the blueprints completely and all their items before the budget even goes down. So the problem about this is, if I scrap this and put it back down, like you see, you got some light here with the generator and stuff, and that garage door thing. You can place the generator down, but the only problem is you cannot wire anything, because there is no budget for it. So you're gonna lose all your lightning unless you got light post, oil lamp light post or something like that. You still have some light in your base, but you will have no power. This really sucks big time. I'm only gonna scrap one of these blueprints, I think, or I'm actually probably not gonna scrap any of them, just to wait and see for this new update we're gonna get on the 4th of December. Maybe it's gonna fix this problem, and I would be able to put at least one of these buildings down, and then I could scrap the others and just simply add all that stuff, extra things, onto my base and make it 3 times as big as normal. But anyways, now to the explanation on how to get this glitch up and running. If you want this to be easy way, you should come down here to the reserve. I'll show you on the map real quick. This is the reserve, I usually build my base around this area right here because it's nice and flat, and around here you actually got a water stream, so you can actually do some purified water and stuff like that. It is really nice, and there's also a decent amount of high levels. You can kill like a lot of ghouls. It's so good for XP and for farming rare items and stuff like this. Alright, but to get this glitch thing to work, all you need is a friend who's on a different server than you. Coordinate with him so you're both building at the same spot, like at least within a radius of where you wouldn't be able to build. Yep. Then you build your little building, and in the front door thing you do make 2 different doors. Just like I told you, I had the security gate and the prison bar thing in the same doorway. All you gotta do is just simply put the first door down, go out of build mode, open the door, go into build mode again, and place down the door and a new door in the same doorway. So you can actually make that like lots of doorways in the same door. Me and one of my friends, we actually tried it out and see how many we could make, and there is apparently no limit. We went full budget just on doors in one doorway. It was really absurd, but we did it anyways. Once you have built your building just like you like it, and you did the thing with the doors, I'm pretty sure it is the key part is the doors, because the game thinks like, oh, when you try to load in on your friend, then your camp is not gonna be there, because your friend already built within the area, so everything is going to get into stored. And apparently the game thinks, since there is 1 door or 2 doors in the doorway, it's thinking like there's 2 buildings, and for some reason they also make a 3rd one without any doors. I've noticed this about every time this happened. I've just been deleting stuff every time, but it's the same every time. I always get it split up into 3. One with security gate, one with the prison gate thing, and then one with no gate at all. So that is basically how I managed to glitch my base to have 3 stored blueprints. Just like I told you, you can't delete the blueprints and start building everything back on from scratch. But you will not be able to get any electricity at all, because you cannot wire your generators to anything, because there is no budget for it. But yeah, just get one of your friends to build in the same location as you are while you're on different servers, and then just simply join your friend. If it doesn't work this first time, just try it again. Try it a couple times at least. It doesn't work every time. For me, I haven't tried it with my friend yet. I've just noticed it whenever I log in and somebody else is built near my base. This happens. So that's it. Thank you everybody who's been watching, and please have a lovely day.